Hello and welcome to the webinar. I'm your moderator, George Zarepski, and we have with us today our founders, Mark and Candace Perea. Hello, guys.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. All right, so we've gotten them out the basement. Finally, they're back with us, with the living, and we've got a little bit to talk about today. But before we get into it, I want to let you guys know that we're here to answer any questions you have. So we'll talk for a few minutes, and at the end, we'll answer whatever questions you put in the comments area. Or if you're watching the recorded version of this, you can please leave your comments or questions in the comment area and we will answer them there. Or you can use our chat bubble at the bottom right of our website, aerez.net, aerez.net, and we will get back to you as soon as possible there as well. So let's get it started right off the bat. Candace, what new stuff do you have for us on the UI?
All right, well, I'm kind of excited to share a couple of things that we have out on our test server that we will move to live here so everybody can use. We're going to jump into our network usage page. So we've swapped out the usage link on the home page. What used to be there was the notifications. You can still find the notifications under settings, account settings. Yeah, if you want to get right into, we can jump into that. So your notifications are still under settings. Okay. So if you go back to the home screen, we'll jump into usage. So basically network usage just gives our users an idea of what's going on with their network, give them a little bit of guidance in performance. We offer up apps for our users to take a look at.
Did you want me to show the actual usage test page we have there?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Jump into, if you can, George, jump into the usage page. Right. Perfect.
Okay.
Oh no, go.
History. Just back from the home screen, click on the usage button.
Oh, all right. Sorry. Technical. Yep. I didn't have my full mix of coffee yet. Yeah.
No worries, no worries. And as you can see right now, we're using a little bit of upload here because George is live casting us on Facebook, and we have a little bit of download there. And then the one little thing we still need to tweak is the number of devices on here shows you how many active devices are actually on the network. So it says percentage, but that's actually the number of devices.
So this is your little sneak peek of what's to come. We're real close to releasing this, but it's not 100% ready. When it's 100% ready, you'll see it later this week.
Yeah. And then the charts underneath will just show you, again, upload and download on your device. So I see right now, I guess we didn't test this out with Android, but really you're supposed to be seeing some chart data there on the graphs. And this will only show anything that is active on the network.
At the moment.
At the moment. So,
okay, there's a little bit of information right
you can
there.
see that we've got our order is not ordered by the most highest usage capacity wise, and we're building it so that it will sort that out, and you'll see the most the most active device will be at the top.
Right.
But that's not done yet. So, like we say, preview window, and we're real close to having this usable.
So why do we need this? Why are we putting this in the app? Because more often than not, people start having trouble on their network, and the solution is just to reboot the router. Well, we want to give you some insight into why you might be having trouble on the network. It's a tool that you can look at and you can see which device is uploading or downloading. And if you're a user or a home that has a lot of Internet of Things, whether that's a Nest or a Sonos or smart lights, this is really a tool for you to be able to see, okay, is my device going rogue? Is it consuming a ton of bandwidth? Is there, has it been hacked? Is there something going on with it? So this is kind of a tool that will take us into the future for people to be able to really get an understanding of the traffic in their network and better utilize their internet connection.
Yeah, this is awesome, guys. This is one of the things that I often alluded to in my story about what if your dog feeder, your Internet of Things dog feeder, decides to go rogue and starts pumping a bunch of data to the internet. This is how I would know. If I started noticing slow performance or lagginess or even buffering to some extent, just in usage, I could just come right here, do a refresh, and I can see now that it is showing some data on the graph as well. So this top device right here is, again, the one that we're streaming live on right now. So there's my upload, which is not a lot compared to my maximum capacity. So that's a very informative chart. But if that blue line was all the way to the right, well, I know this thing is just going crazy. Unless I'm doing something that should be taking up that much bandwidth, something's wrong with it. And I may want to go pause that device until I can figure out exactly what's going on. So yeah, this is absolutely amazing. Great work on this, guys. It was well worth the time you spent in the basement for sure.
Thank you. So as we deploy this, we'll probably be making contact with our customers and our beta testers that are still with us and getting their feedback and see how it's worked for them, and get their feedback on how we can improve it more, make it a better tool for them.
Well, I'm definitely going to be one of the biggest commenters, with a house of 6. And everybody has a device of some sort, plus the devices that the home itself owns. I have a lot of opportunity to play with this and kind of see exactly how everything's going. It's going to be fun for me as a tech enthusiast, just to kind of be aware of how everything is using the bandwidth. And I guess in a sense, oh, go ahead, Candace.
I think once people actually see it and start playing with it, just like you, they're going to have fun being able to see how much bandwidth people in their house are consuming, and so.
And among our technical users, they know this kind of thing that I have a good feel for what this is, but I've never been exposed to the visibility of it. But some other users that are not so technical in nature, they just know that their internet gets slow and they have no idea why. And they don't know how big their capacity is, and they don't know whether it's that one thing is on or there's 5 people on. Well, with this tool, they'll be able to get a better understanding of, oh, I see. My stuff is full all the time when we're all at home after 5, but during the day it's not so bad. And all of the point of this is to give you the insights on what's going on, so that you can make informed decisions. Do I need to get a bigger internet pipe? Sometimes that's the case. Other times it's just that, oh hey, look, when Timmy's home and he's playing on the Xbox, that's really causing a problem for everybody else. So maybe we need to put that Xbox in the kids zone or the guest zone, so that it doesn't have as much priority.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth there on that decision to being a useful tool to make decisions on how much bandwidth you have. And I was going to use the opposite end of that spectrum. Maybe I'm paying for too much. Maybe I never go over 50%. So why am I paying for this huge chunk if I really don't need it, and I don't need that amount of expense coming out monthly? So yeah, awesome. Very good. Very good. All right. Have we beat that one dead? Let's move on to the next one.
We did. All right. So the next thing is just kind of a demo again on our test server. If you want to jump into a device, and then we'll go into what we're calling history. We're linking it off of the device. So right now we're starting to pull data off of each device as to internet usage. And again, this is a tool for users to understand how much time they're spending on websites. And in particular, we've made this tool as part of parental controls software, and it's a tool for parents to be able to see how much time their kids are spending online and what sites they might be visiting. So this is just a demo page right now, but we're going to be collecting the data and putting it into our app. So here's just a graph to show you what is the top most visited website for that device. So in this example, we have 2 hours on Facebook, an hour on Disney, 45 minutes on YouTube. In reality, our kids probably spend more time on YouTube than anything else, but and then it'll show you the sites visited. So on this page, it's just going to be top talkers, like what has been the most time spent. we're also going to be adding a most recently visited. So in that instance, you'll be able to see, okay, on my kids' tablet, they were on these 10 sites within the last hour. So we're basically putting this out there as a way to get feedback again from our customers, from our beta users that are still giving us feedback, trying out new features, and to see what they think about this and how we can make it better. Right now we're looking at a graph with a day and probably stats for the week. So that's just kind of our little demo on our history analytics there.
So
yep, and
some
of the reason that we got here is that as we talked to people who are using our stuff, you know, we found regularly that they said, I want to use it more daily, but there's not enough. Everything has been set and forget. You know, once you set a bedtime blocker, it's great. And if I need to go in and pause something, then it's easy to do. But, you know, if my kid's behaving well, then I don't need to pause things. And the thing that would get me logging in daily to find out more stuff on how things are behaving is, you know, some of these insights that we're bringing to the next set of features for Aerēz.
Yeah, that's a great segue for me. I wanted to speak a little bit about an interaction I had last night at my daughter's school. So, first of all, let's be clear that Aerēz is a multifaceted application platform. We've got our parental control suite that we've talked about from the beginning, but we also focus heavily on optimization of our network. And so we made the decision to focus on implementing all of our energy and engineering into getting that part right first up front. We wanted to make sure that whoever our beta testers were, whoever our initial or early adapters were, would have a great, smooth experience that was better than what they were already using, just from a technical perspective, just a better internet for their home, for their family. So now that we've kind of hit a nice spot on that, and again, we'll always be improving on that, we're starting to focus now on getting that feedback, that notification side, the parental control side. So previously, where we were kind of limited to being able to pause the internet and set bedtime blockers, now we're gathering that data for each device, and not just, you know, what the kids are using. We're gathering data for every device, so even your smart TV, your thermostat, whatever, and we're going to start presenting at a device level and at a user level to what those devices are doing, where they're going, and how much time they're spending there. And again, just like Mark was saying, this is the stuff that's going to give you information to choose what kind of discussions you might want to have with your kids. So to go back to the interaction I had last night, there was a talk at the school about kids and the accessibility of inappropriate content on the internet, how easy it is. And not just in our own homes, also, you know, from whatever social experiences they have on buses, at school, whatever. But, you know, focusing on the home aspect, this is part of our goal is to allow you to have those tools of notification to let you know, hey, this is what's going on with your kids. These are the things they're looking at. First of all, we're going to block inappropriate content through our partnership with OpenDNS, and then we're going to notify you that, you know, there was an attempt to go to this site. And at that point, it's up to you as a parent, you know, to how you want to handle that. And that meeting we had last night was actually the other half. Once you've been notified, okay, now what do we do? How do we engage with this with our kids? And there's no cookie cutter solution, but they did offer some great ideas, some options. So at some point here in the near future, as a company, we want to do that as well. We want to get out and educate in our local communities and talk to the schools and the churches and try to help educate parents on, first of all, the realisticness, if that's a word, the reality of the threats that are out there and the things that are easily accessible to kids that definitely was not accessible to us. You know, we were kind of limited to pictures and publications. And now there's a lot more in that world of inappropriate content, as we all know. So we definitely want to help educate. And then, of course, we want to share with you the tool that we've made to help us be aware, be notified, and informed of those things. And the whole goal here is to protect our kids. So with Aerēz as a company, you know, we want to provide you with a better internet solution, and we also want to give you great tools to help you in the daily struggle of being a parent and raising kids. So I just want to segue on that for a second. Mark, Candace, you guys have anything you want to add on that at all?
I was just going to add that, yeah, we built this software because of our needs as parents, and we really do want to endorse the community of, PTAs, parent groups, church groups that want to take steps to protect their kids. And so we are, as part of our agenda, to meet with more of these groups and promote safety online and on the internet. So great first step, George, taking that parents meeting in and working with those guys over there. And we're excited to hear more about how we can make a difference with Aerēz in the lives of parents, because it's a struggle. So anything we can help. That's all I've got to say.
Yeah, all I've got to add is that we've got, two primary important facets of Aerēz, right? One is to make your internet experience awesome, and two is to make it easy, super easy. And that we're coming at that as ourselves, as the founders, are parents in a digital age, and we need that to be as easy as possible.
Yeah, one of the greatest, just to wrap that portion up, one of the greatest takeaways I had, it allowed validation for our decision to not get in the weeds on exactly what sites are blocked and giving the parent or the user too many options, and just notify. It just really validated the point that what was really important was notification, and from that the parent can make a decision. That was the best tool we can provide. A lot of other solutions, whether they be software or hardware, allow you to really get in the weeds. Sometimes they even guide you through the process. What sites do you want to allow? What sites do you want to block? At what times? And that's really, there's a lot of stuff going on in our daily lives, and a lot of us just don't have the time to get to that finite level of customization and whatnot, even if we have the wherewithal, So that was a great takeaway that I had from that. And also, communicating with other parents that were passionate about, keeping their kids safe. So it was a good time. Good time. All right. So I don't want to beat that horse anymore. So let's transition out. Mark, do you have anything technical you want to speak to?
No, I guess we're, working hard on doing the insights and notification pieces, and at the same time we're moving on the auto tuning portion. So Aerēz is going to, instead of forcing you to press that optimize network button, it's just going to, in the background, always optimize your network and let you know when that happens, when it decides to make a change, making it smarter for your personal connection.
Awesome. So I see separating you guys and putting you in different rooms in that basement has really helped your productivity. I see you're taking advantage of it now by doing the webinar together. Usually you're in your own location, but you guys try to spend a little time together now.
That's great.
All right. Awesome. All right. I'm looking in the questions area. I don't see, or in the comment area, I don't see any immediate questions. But again, guys, if you're watching the recorded version, please go ahead and drop any comments to this video. We'll also have it posted on our YouTube channel right after this, and also the chat area on our webpage. Awesome resources to communicate with us. Give us your feedback and get answers to any questions. So Mark, Candace, unless you guys have anything else, you guys good?
I think we're good. Thank you, George.
All right. No, thank you guys, and thank you for taking the time to share with us the updates and what's coming forward. Really exciting time. Looking forward to it, and we're going to be getting some new packaging here. Oh yeah, let me plug that real quick. So we do have our storefront online. We have our shop. It's actually shop.aerēz.net, and right now we're running our New Year promotion that will actually give you 50% off of Aerēz. So go ahead and check that out. I'll pull that up right now. So 50% off Aerēz. Just go ahead and click that Buy Now button. I'll run you through real quick. We'll already have a quantity of one. We'll add that to the cart, and then you go to your checkout and put in your promotion code, which is New Year's 2017, and that will give you the 50% off for Aerēz. So please take advantage of that. And again, if you've already been a user, familiar with the product, be sure and take advantage of that for your friends or family. Make sure they can enjoy this experience. So that being said, thanks again, guys, for coming out and sharing the information with us. And we will talk to everyone else next week. All right.
Every week.
See you guys.